So the hadra is a form of zikrullah that is carried out by primarily North African Sufis. And the practice was introduced into Asham also, in Damascus, and throughout the world. It's where they stand up, chant the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and move in zikrullah. The issue, some have disputed the hadra, meaning in terms of fiqh, is it permitted or not? But there are some ulama who have written on the permissibility of the hadra. The likes of Imam Jalaluddin al-Suyuti rahimahullah permitted the hadra, Imam Badruddin al-Hasani rahimahullah, and many other ulama, some of the Kattani Mashaykh like Shaykh Abdul Hayy al-Kattani. But it's an issue of fiqh, jurisprudence, not an issue of usul al-din. Some of the Mashaykh have said that when after the war in Syria and the Shuyukh left Syria, they said do not introduce the practice where the practice is strange and people are not accustomed to the practice. But in itself, it's not a major issue in terms of carrying out the hadra. The likes of Shaykh Abdul Rahman al-Shahuri, rahimahullah, carried out hadra fervently and instructed his students in doing the hadra also.
You've also got a huge Chechen following who during the Soviet War were actively using it as a war dance before, just preparing themselves spiritually, I guess, before battle. So you can see different cultures, it's there.
In Sudan also, in Turkey, in Malawi, there are tribal war dances at the Mawlid.
Just because they do it, does it make it right?
You see, to say it's impermissible, you need some decisive proof to say this practice is impermissible. It goes back to the discussion on bid'ah and taqsim al-bid'ah, types of bid'ah. Some of the bid'ahs are disputed, like Qiyam in this Sha'ban, Salah in the masjid in mid-Sha'ban was disputed. Ibn Salah, rahimahullah, wrote on it, and Al-Izz bin Abdul Salam, and they had a war of monographs. One of them considered it bad bid'ah, the other one said good bid'ah. So the hadra may fall into that category.
And would this be something you do in your masjid or in Birmingham?
It's not a common practice in Birmingham or in our community. It's something I participated in Syria and Sham, especially with the Kattani Mashaykh. So Shaykh Taj al-Kattani rahimahullah, every Tuesday he would have a majlis al-dhikr after Salat al-Asr, which I would attend without fail. And he would carry out the hadra. Sometimes the Shaykh Ahmed Hubbal would do the hadra, and other Mashaykh also would carry out the hadra. But for me, it's not an issue of usul al-din, or if people avoid it, it's fine, it's an issue of faru'.
So I have a question, is there an origin within the time of the Prophet where this is practiced? I've heard stories like once upon a time in the mosque there was the Habashi Sahabas doing a war dance singing Muhammad and Abdul Saleh, Muhammad and Abdul Saleh.
These are some of the proofs that the likes of Imam Jalaluddin Suyuti, they present as proof of the validity of hadra, the rocking of Ja'far radiallahu anhu. But the people who respond, they respond by saying the dance of the Africans was an actual war dance in preparation of jihad. But just to note on this, the Kattanis were or are people of jihad. The Kattani family, they are a people of jihad. Shaykh Abdul Rahman Shahuri fought against the French colonials in Syria. So the real Sufis are people of jihad. So if you to how you delineate false Sufis from real Sufis, one way is that a real Sufi will discuss jihad in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And secondly, they will not be obsessed in accumulating material wealth. These are two ways. So if you want to know this Sufi is real, check if he discusses jihad in the way of Allah, fighting in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in places of occupation like in Palestine. And secondly, is he just accumulating wealth from his murids, or is he a person who earns his own wealth? He doesn't live off the murids. These are two ways of checking.
So like Shaykh Umar Mukhtar and Shaykh Abdul Qadir Jazairi and the one from Dagestan,
Sheikh Sham al-Dabstani. These are and then even in our recent times, you've had Mashayikh who fulfill these conditions.